Anyways, let's just quickly get the Ashbringer. It's like, guys, I'm not reading all the quests again. I did that yesterday. It took like 3 hours. Can I just... I can read this part if you want. I can read the objective. That's like, I think that's fair play. Sort of reading everything again. And that's not the first one. Somebody had it last week. There's at least 4 people I know that had Ashbringer last week. 2 warriors, a hunter, and a paladin. This week, how many are there? Probably hundreds. Because think about like this. To have Ashbringer last week, you had to be clearing 8 out of 8 almost week 1. Or get tremendously lucky. And that's like, you know, like the standard deviation chart. That's like 3 or 4 standard deviation. So it's like really unlikely. Now to have Ashbringer, it's maybe like 2 standard deviation. Alright, so we talk to him, be like, hey, I found this hill. This will make a good base for the weapon. So now we get the Reforged Blade of the Ashbringer, as you can see. Oh, I think actually I have to wait 1 minute. Yeah, yesterday we spent like a half an hour on this part, by the way, reading everything. And now we have to go to Light's Hope Chapel. Is this the part where I get killed for wearing it? So this is what, like, I wasted a lot of time on yesterday. So I kept dying all the time in Light's Hope because if you wear the blade, they get mad at you. Mage 4 set is crazy, bro. I saw a mage with the 4 set. It's actually disgusting. So the way it works is you can cast a Balefire Bolt when you have 4 stacks. And then Pyroblast right after. And you don't yourself. So you're benefiting from 4 stack Balefire. Which normally would kill you. Because you reach 5. And it's so disgusting. I don't know. Is that a bug? I think it's a bug. You meant the healing one. Oh, I don't know. What does the healing 4 set even do? I thought you were talking about DPS mage. Right, the DPS mage 4 set is disgusting. Alright, so that's done. Now we talk to Mr. Maxwell. Gives us the emblem.
The Alliance.
And now we gotta combine it. Reassemble the blade. Wait, when you're doing that, you actually see Ashbringer on your back. Yo, that looks sick on Paladin, bro. Now we gotta go to Mount Hyjal. Now the problem with going to Mount Hyjal is... you have to go first to Moonglade and find someone that knows someone that will let you go to Mount Hyjal, because it's like you're not supposed to go there. It's basically like off limits, right? I'm not doing a hunter with Ashbringer. I don't think so. There's one hunter that has it and his damage sucks. Maybe he sucks, but he's 94 eye level, which is like... he's like the best geared player in the world. Or something like... so even if he sucks, like it's like... it just seems weak on Hunter. They don't really have as much AoE, so it's not gonna scale as well. I think it's the best on Paladin. You'll see why soon. Because you scale your holy damage. But the thing about Paladin is they have increased holy damage and more spell power, which will then scale the weapon further. Basically, if you look at the weapon proc damage, Paladin does almost double of Warrior. But then Warrior gains more from the weapon than a Paladin in terms of like the physical DPS, obviously, right? So maybe it's still better on Warrior, but like if you look at the damage proc, it's better on Paladin. Yeah, it procs a lot on Warrior, but regardless, the proc on Pally does twice the damage. You see what I mean? Like, I've seen a Pally get a 7 point something K proc. On my Warrior, it's like 4K. So that matters a lot. And if you don't believe me, check the logs. You know, there's already a few parses, only 4 people in the world that got it, I think, last week. You can check their logs and compare, right? Now we gotta go have a look. Basically, lore-wise, for what just happened, so people that didn't see it, I can tell them. She's like, I can't help you go to Hyjal. That's not... I don't know how to do that, but I know someone that does, and they're in Everlook. And she's like a drama queen. But like, she's like crazy, you know, like that person in Everlook. Oh, there's one here. Okay, that quest is gonna be done now. The nice thing is we're playing a Paladin, which... my opinion is a bit stronger than a warrior when you're in the open world. So I really feel like this 2 set is insane, and I say that because once you have the new 2 set, which is basically a 30% holy damage buff, and that ability does holy damage, so you're just buffing it further. That's a 9.5k Crusader Strike. Natty. And we're finally gonna get rid of these stupid wings. Someone must be doing the quest chain. Did they buff the drop rate? What's happening? 4 out of 10 already? This is not gonna take that long. And like I said, this Paladin, in my opinion, is worse geared than my Warrior. I have currently 3 raid items equipped. The Warrior has, what, like 7? But we have good set bonuses, though. So it's like bad and good. That guy killed me yesterday. I'm not gonna fuck with him. Actually, I will. Just gotta bubble the debuff. I think that frozen breath stuns you too. It's been a while since we played the Pally outside of Enclave. Yeah, this class is strong, man. You have like tools that Warrior doesn't have. Like a Warrior can't bubble, you know? Like, but the Warrior with Ashbringer definitely feels like almost like a DK in a weird way. Like a high damage Death Knight. Okay, now we helped her out. And she will take us to Hyjal. But they're gonna cover our eyes. We cannot see our arrival. Wind Fury Sharpening Stones. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe like a mini Wind Fury Sharpening Stone. Like a 10%. And this is the grindy part again. So I gotta kill a lot of shit. And loot a lot of shit. But this trunk, I can click it and maybe get an item. It's like, it's not guaranteed. It's very weird. Unless they fixed it. Let's see. Nope. How does that make sense? It took me a while to do this part. Although the glance was like even longer and we did that in what, like 5-10 minutes? But maybe because of Red Paladin just doing more damage than my Warrior. But I'll show you something here. So there's like a big elite that's like really high health. And when I tried to kill it yesterday, it knocks you away and the debuff is like a meme name, you know? Wait, it's still sleeping. Oh, there we go. Defense protocol, goodbye. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, that's the name of the debuff. Alright, 12 out of 12. Honestly, guys, we're like 20 minutes away from Ashbringer. Something like that. Because I gotta do a bit of RP here. And then just solo a raid boss, which I shouldn't wipe to because I know the mechanics now. And also it should be easier on Pally. What I learned yesterday is you want to do the boss fight during with the Ashbringer. Because it actually gives you lifesteal. So during the fight you have a 80%... Oh, wait a minute, I gotta go to SM. Never mind. There's more. Okay, we're gonna put it on fire. Heating the blade. Now I gotta cool it down. And it turns into a TOC dagger that was Biz for casters. The icon at least. Now I talk to the guy. He's like, yo, what's up? Now you have an actual weapon. That's the corrupted Ashbringer right there. But now you gotta go to Scarlet Monastery. Now what you don't want to do is equip this and then use your Light Soap Hearthstone. That would be terrible. You don't want to know what happens. Alright, don't do that. That's bad. I wonder if the mats are gonna get cheaper for Ashbringer. Because like, if more people start getting the ingots, then there's more demand for the mats. But I paid 8,000 gold the first time, and I think I paid 6,000 the second time, so at least they went down. I died 4 times yesterday, but I'm just bad, bro. I almost one-shot it. Like, my first pull was so clean. So what happened is I went to get an orb that was, like, really far away, and somehow that thing that kills you, like the cone, goes through the whole room. Like, it literally went through the middle thing. Like, it has infinite range, I think. So you just can never do that. Wait, who am I mating these two? I'm thinking about Ashbringer, so I wrote Ashbringer up here. That's someone in my guild. Now, Chad, do we have the Scarlet Key? We do! Thank God. Dude, yesterday I didn't have this key, so I couldn't go in. Yeah, the cloak we needed badly to get rid of attack speed, because once we get Ashbringer, we're attack speed capped. We're going to be 2.97, 2.96. That's really annoying. I mean, I just got to get rid of Speedstone, you know? I lost it all on the trinket today. It would have fixed it. But yeah, get the cloak, get more tier 4 pieces. These gloves, look, if I put this on, for example, like, I don't have that issue either. But obviously these gloves are insane, right? I have to sim a lot of gear today. Figure out if I can hand in this chalice for some upgrade, potentially. Even though I don't get another set bonus. Yeah, but I gotta sim everything. I think that's gonna be the play, though. 2.5 chest. With bracers, with these boots. Crazy boots, by the way. Like, actually insane. And then instead of these gloves, we use these gloves. So we lose 2% attack speed. Gain 1% attack speed. Lose 2% attack speed. Bro, that has to be it. Like, that's so much attack speed I lose, which is good. Or do I get the helmet with the chalice now? But I think it has attack speed. Yeah. That has to be the play, bro. I swear. I already know the sim is gonna agree with me. Like, why is losing attack speed good? Okay. So your ideal attack speed as a paladin is 3.01. This is because of judgment. And also your GCD. So you do twist, which is GCD, into ability, which is GCD, into twist, which is 3 seconds. And also your judgment has a 3-second cooldown with all these sub bonuses. 3.01 is for a bit of leeway, right? So you want to be as close to 3.01 as possible. So you're not going to be like, aren't you 3.04? What is the problem then? The problem is the Ashbringer is 3.8 speed. My weapon is 3.9. Once I get it, it's going to be sub 3 seconds. Now this illusion does not speak to us, but they tell us to go to Light's Hope Chapel after unequipping our weapon, because that would be a really bad thing. Now we Hearthstone, and it's going to be the final step to get the sword. Reread it all. Dude, I spent like 15 minutes reading it. It's really good lore though. But yeah, I'm not gonna read it again, right? I'm just showing you guys, like, you know, that's where it would be. Now we talk to him.
Go with honor, friend.
And this is the final quest here. We go to assign Naxxramas. And we have to defeat the spirit of Mograine. Let's see if we can one-shot this. How hard was this on Warrior? It took 4 tries. My advice on Warrior is use the weapon. I'm gonna do the same on Paladin. Even if it's a DPS loss, the heal from the weapon is insane. I'm actually killing myself with Seal of Matrodon. This is worse than Warrior. Oh yeah, he's stunnable, bro. Forgot about that. If we get hit by the cone, it one-shots. Resisted my Hodge, bro. Okay, we're in phase 2 now. So phase 2, you start taking holy damage. But I have a holy pot for it. But I already broke the holy pot because of my Seal of Matrodon. I just realized. I actually might die. Like, this is harder than Warrior. I'm not even trolling. I mean, I think I just get less procs as well. I think 30% is what gotta get him. They're doing more damage than Warrior, though. It feels like it. Oh, there's an orb right here. I'm so lucky with orbs. Phase 2. Just gotta kill these Zats. This part's easy. Hardest part is over now. And now just stay alive, because like you could die this part and it fails. And never go close to these guys, because like that's how I died as well yesterday. They just kill me. But yeah, I mean, I did it first try because I know what to do. Oh my god, I almost just died, bro, because I fucking... One more tick I would have died there. But it's kind of easy once you know the mechanics, and yeah. Definitely the sword helps. There it is. Corrupted Ashbringer. It's enchanted real fast. Can't be equipping something without an enchant. Yo, that matches the Warrior gear a lot. I mean, the Paladin gear a lot more. Already got the top bar too. Sick, dude. Alright. Let's kill some shit. First order of business, Stratholme. Yeah, so the way it works is it's corrupted. When you enchant it with this particular enchant only, the Grand Inquisitor, you have a chance for the weapon to become cleansed for 30 seconds, give you 200 strength, and basically fuck shit up. Just please, I'm gonna warn you, viewer, discretion is advised. What you're about to see is not for people that are afraid of high DPS. Okay, so it's gonna get a little freaky. Alright. So as you can see, it just procced. It is now cleansed. So the lifesteal only works when you have the non-cleansed version. When it's cleansed, it does holy damage instead. That's the proc. This is the lifesteal proc. Oh, guys. Actually having a bit of a harder time than Warrior, I'm not gonna lie. But I can always play with the Forza and have the AoE stun. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead, bro. Or? I am dead. Hands. No, I was spamming it. I was on GCD. The casters got me, dude. Look at the damage of the proc though, man. Definitely the consumption doesn't scale with spell damage though, I can confirm that. And if it does, it's like a really low scaling. Yeah, I pulled 2 packs, so like that's just... Not gonna lie, Warrior would maybe handle that pull, bro. They're in like you know, god mode, because like I feel like I can't die, which I just did. It's the same with warrior, and it's the same deal with the weapons. Like if it procs into light, you do more damage, but then you don't heal. So you actually it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time, the proc when you're soloing. But as a paladin, I can heal myself with divine storm. So warrior, I can't.
Boy.
Right? Felt like you get a bit more procs on warrior. Let's do a raid, bro. Anyone want to do ZG?